where we stay for our second game between high-flying Manchester City and bottom-of-the-pile Swansea City. Your commentator is Barry Davis.
This always looked likely to be a difficult season for two of football's big men. Billy McNeill, given the task of changing the fortunes of relegated Manchester City, has begun well. His team has been beaten just once and they're currently in second place in the table. John Toshak, though, still tries to halt the slide of Swansea City, which threatens to be as spectacular as was their rise to the top. The teams this afternoon reflect the changes in the two clubs in the last 12 months. Only 4 of the Manchester City lineup played in this fixture last October, when City were in 6th place in the First Division. In their lineup, all 4 new signings that McNeill has made: McNabb, Parlane, Tolmie and the substitute Davidson, and it's a lineup too which reflects the advance made by 19-year-old Andy May, a local boy. Swansea have only 3 survivors, and Chris Marustic at 21 is the oldest of a quartet made up by Lake, Richards and Maddy. Emlyn Hughes these days isn't quite 21 still, but the former England and Liverpool captain has a vital role to play while the youngsters are given time to develop. Our outsiders would describe this as a typical Manchester day. It's cold, it's wet, it's windy and it's grey. And we're looking at Jimmy Rimmer, who left Aston Villa for Swansea in the summer. Parlane, Tom is in the inside right position. May is now square. Baker. Ranson. Tolmie, Parlane trying to get there. I think he rather took the ground and seemed to be acknowledging the fact of Paul Power. Power had the better angle running in. And as Parlane was struggling to get up by the far post and couldn't really direct a header of any consequence. Intended for Caton or Ranson. Only Davis will know. Not this Davis, the other Davis. Here's Ranson. He's done well, and he saw Power making the move. Seemed to take his eye off the ball as he tried to play the pass. Taken. Maybe if it had bounced slightly further in front of Rimmer, it would have been more difficult for him. The crowd certainly wanted Tolmie to have a crack. That's on by Marustic. Latchford was only about 3 yards behind him. May, good first-time ball from Baker. Tolmie. Power. Superbly put in. That really was sharply taken for Parlane's 8th goal of the season. Paul Power with the cross, and it was so well controlled on the half turn, kept down with the inside of the foot, and it really fizzed past Rimmer. So, first blood for Manchester City, and in balance with the play. Obviously enjoying the fact that we're here with the cry of "can you see us and hear us" on the box, and they'll be pleased with their skipper Paul Power, who really set up that chance, which was so well taken by Derek Parlane. Chivers. Maddie, it's a good header. Richards. An idea that had two options on it, either the header coming in or, if enough curl, an embarrassment to the goalkeeper. In fact, it produced neither. Well taken by Maddie. He played the ball off his knee when he did not intend to. Lake. Looking for Latchford, who'd got away clean as a whistle. And there's a bit of an inquiry going on in the defence. But Latchford is delighted enough, as indeed is Emlyn Hughes. But it was the time taken by Hugh Lake which set up the opportunity. Although Manchester City will want to know how on earth Latchford found so much space deep into their own 6-yard area. So we've had 26 minutes of the match, we've had 2 goals, and it's 1-1. Well, the cameraman doesn't want a close-up. Bob Latchford's 3rd goal of the season. And he's came off the transfer list this week, so some sort of celebration. McNabb. Baker in the inside left position. Out on the wing is Parr. Hugh forming on the edge of the 6-yard box. Parlane, good save. Rimmer really did well, and so did McNabb. It was his chest trap of the ball which set up the opportunity, I think intended for himself. But Parlane was there first, and Rimmer made a really good save to keep his side all square. 3 Manchester players in the 6-yard area. Further over is Caton. An instinctive header by Tolmie. Caton from the edge of the area was going somewhere on the far post, and it flicked off the curls of Tolmie and the cross past the far post. Ranson. Side at the bottom of the table. John Toshak must be pleased at the way they've come back in this match. Certainly not playing with a lack of confidence. Free kick against Ransom. Latchford. Caton was moving too soon, really. That was Walsh's shot, and that's a good save. Not only the initial grab, but also the holding of the ball afterwards. But it was well struck by Ian Walsh. Chivers. Latchford comes off him, and a good save again by Williams. Done there very quickly and held on very tightly. The ricochets for a moment seem to be falling Swansea's way. Offside. It's better from Caton. Well left by Mehdi. Hughes. There's a player over to the right. And it's Lake again. Throw in. Latchford, Marustic. And we reach half-time. at 1-1 with the goals scored by the two number 9s. And it's very much an afternoon for keeping out of the rain. So the crowd in the stand at the Claremont Road end all moving to the back, but they'll be hoping that this will be the end where the goals will come in the second half. Bob Latchford, though, will be hoping to add to his tally. And Swansea now attacking the goal to our right. Swansea have had more than their fair share of injuries. Without Duncan Gale today, who's got flu, Jimmy Loveridge, Jeremy Charles and Colin Irwin, who are all out injured with knee injuries. Indeed, Colin Irwin hasn't kicked the ball for Swansea for 12 months now. Chris Marustic going back. Compared with the side that played at Fulham last week. 3 players this afternoon playing in the reserves instead. Curtis, Robinson and Gary Stanley. McNabb. May. The referee has gone over to sort it out. And the verdict has gone May's way and not Meddy's. McNabb takes, and here's Baker. Good save, Jimmy Rimmer. Baker moved very smartly to his left to make room to get the header where he wanted it to go. Jimmy Rimmer, I think, was always confident of turning it over the top. Tarr. Ransom. May stubbing his foot. Parlane. Tolmy. Goal kick. Referee absolutely right. Ball came off the chest of Tolmy. Tolmy. Looked a bit too much arms by Marustic. And having got away with the first, he was rather silly to flap again. Free kick has been taken, at least 10 yards ahead of the incident. Ransom. Home crowd raising the atmosphere. May. McNabb. Parlane left the penalty spot. Power further over. Here's Parlane. Oh, he's done well. Still. Nice try. But look where Jimmy Rimmer was. Right on his 6-yard line. But Parlane worked hard then to create an opening. Stevenson. Power. Oh, worth the try. And Duncan Davidson being brought on in place of young Andy May. Davidson, who was with Billy McNeil at Aberdeen, has since travelled around the world to Tulsa, Toronto and Hong Kong. "11 minutes left. Power. Davidson pulls away to the right. So does Tolmy. That's useful. Hughes in contention here. Davidson. Power! Oh, the skipper started that and tried so hard to end it. And Davidson immediately in the match. Davidson. Stevenson who came across. Did well. Baker. Rather wild, foot a bit high by Medic. Four minutes for Swansea to survive. And really, all bar two in attacking positions. Ranson and Alex Williams bring the two. And Caton is going to hit it. And Rimmer makes another good save. Well struck by Tommy Caton. And Jimmy Rimmer got well across. Caton now looking for the header. Won't get that far. Baker does. Tolmy. And Tolmy was offside anyway, I think. Emin Hughes, who has policed the whole operation. Free kick against Walsh. Carlane. Oh, hit the post and then went in off the goalkeeper. And it's the substitute who produces the victory. The 90th minute we make it, and how unlucky can Jimmy Rimmer get? He's kept Swansea in the game on a number of occasions. And the ball came back off the post from the shot from Davidson. Hit Rimmer and went back over the line. So it's become one of those substitutions which will be remembered. And now suddenly it's the home side who want the final whistle. And a sudden change in the atmosphere. From frustration and depression to delight. And here's Tolmy. Ranson. Well, we're playing the time that the referee has allowed for stoppages. And one of many offside verdicts in the half. The cry from the crowd is now we're going up. What a difference a goal makes. Well, certainly you've got to win your home games if you're to go up. Manchester City left this one late, but they have won it, and the decisive factor was the bargain buy from Hong Kong. Duncan Davidson, who finally got the ball past the unlucky Jimmy Rimmer, who'd had a fine game. And while Manchester City take the points, it is to be hoped that Swansea City will not be too depressed, because although they set out a defensive stall in that second half, there were signs that the slide could be stopped by John Toshak's men. But a final score gives Billy McNeill's men the victory by 2-1.